Hello, I'm CJ and welcome back to Subnautica. Right, in the last episode then, we'd built up this small little base area, just a place for storage. We created power for it as well using the solar panels, and we got us fabricated down here. Now, no sooner did I stop recording... Oh, I don't like how that's floating off the wall. Now, no sooner did I stop recording last episode, we received a message. So first things first, let's listen to the message.
This is Avery Quinn of Trading Ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over. Still nothing. These Alterra ships. They've run out of engine grease. They send an SOS. Offer to help. They don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system.
Welcome
It's going
aboard,
to take
Captain.
more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow. See what the long-range scan picks up in the meantime? Damn charter's gonna have us wasting our profit margin running errands for Alterra.
Don't sound very happy to be helping, do they? And I should be putting that away, not taking it out. Let's pop that away. Right, so what we're going to do then, I think we're going to go and head out and see what's going on at these life pods. Now, they have mentioned radiation, which does mean we're going to need some protection against that. So I think the next thing...
A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core.
The
reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9,
Quick.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Look at the bits flying off and all the smoke. Used to be bigger. I'm sure the blast used to be a lot bigger than that. And then you can hear the Geiger counter chiggling off a little bit. Now, if we go anywhere close to that area, that is then going to irradiate us, so we're going to need that radiation suit. As you saw as well, just as it mentioned about the radiation, it did then give us a blueprint for a radiation suit. That wasn't in here just, I think we just had the still suit. So the radiation suit takes 2 fibre mesh and 2 lead. Well, we know we've got plenty of lead. What we just need is the fibre mesh, which is pretty simple because we're out here. I'll just perform what it's asking me now. Cut these creep vines. So we've got 2 samples. I'm not sure how many samples we need to make the fibre mesh. It might be 2 per fibre mesh. So I'll just take a couple more samples. Yeah, so we got 4 there. Let's head off in here. Let's click on here and see what... Oh, we can also make a rebreather now. So we need the fibre mesh, which will be up in resources. And yeah, 2 creep mine samples for 1 fibre mesh. So let's create that. Now, I know we've got... oh, got to just make sure I press the right button here. I know we've got lead, we've got plenty of it. Press the right button again, please. And boom, there we go. So we've now got our radiation suit. So that's going to keep us protected from the radiation if we go any closer to the ship. Oh, laser cutter. That's something that we do also need as well, that laser cutter. I'm alright for food. I think I've got enough water. Yeah, I've got 3 bottles of water. I'll also put that quartz away. So I think what we're going to do then, we're going to head out to some of these life pods. Now, we've already got the sea glide, so with no rushing going over there. What's that I can see there? Is that another grab ball? If that is, that's brilliant. There's a beacon here as well. Yeah, we've already got the one for the beacon, but I'm not sure if we've got the one for the grab sphere. Can we actually make a grab sphere? If we can make a grab sphere, then before we go, I'm just going to quickly craft a grab sphere, show you the benefit of these things. I think they're absolutely brilliant when it comes to catching fish. It saves you having to swim around chasing the little things. But yeah, let's go create ourselves a grab sphere just before we move on, because I will need some food shortly as well, because I have got nothing on me at the moment. Right, so if we go on deployables, the grab sphere is in the deployables. It takes a battery and some copper wire. Now we have copper in here. We only have 2 pieces though, so I'm going to need to grab some more. So let's head on out. Yeah, so let's get this grab sphere done so we haven't got to worry about gathering food. I've just seen a nuke, yeah. Yeah, trust it be silver. Now we need copper. Any more nukes around here? Leave me alone. I see one. Please be copper, so we can just head back. Yes, bango. Right now, we do need some mushrooms as well. Now I know they're up by where the base is anyway, so that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, there's plenty up here. We're just going to need 1, 2, 3. Probably 2 light, but I've just picked up 3. In we pop. Let's turn this light off. Now we need 1 wire and 1 battery. And yeah, I think it did actually only take 2 mushrooms. Right, so we'll make that. That takes 2 titanium as well as the battery and the wire. Thank you. Right, let's come off that. And now, don't need those. Yeah, it only did need 1 of them. We've got 3 in there. I didn't even need to pick any up. Right, now this grav sphere, I am going to place this on 5. But it's a deployable, so once you deploy it, it will stay in situ, floating around. Looks like not over there. We want somewhere where there is ample amounts of fish, so yeah, over here will do nicely. And if you right click and you'll place that down, and there it goes, starts pulling everything in. Now I will take that because that's just pulled the ball over here. Move it over here a bit. Oh, it's even managed to pick up some quartz. So yeah, these can be quite handy to take out and just drop down. I mean, I can just snatch up these fish now, no problem. I haven't got to go around chasing them. So food is now no longer an issue, and you can pick the grab spear back up should you need to save it. I'm not sure if it does have power on it. Let's have a quick look here. Let me set that back to 5. Yeah, there's no power showing for it, so I think that's it. Once it's powered, it never seems to run out, so that's brilliant. We've got a way of gathering food. So let's pop this in here for now. Is this really where I've been putting all my stuff? I think it is, yeah. Right, so let's cook up these fish. I haven't got any salt deposits, so I'm just going to cook them for now.
It is common for those accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too.
Hey, I'm no vegan. Don't bother asking me that. I'll eat anything. Food's food. And we need some water. We are going to need some air bladders as well at some point, but we can do that at a later point. Right, so the first one then, let's go head off. Ooh, I can see some nukes here. Is that salt deposits? We don't need those just yet. So we're going to head off then and check on this crew requesting assistance in surviving radiation. There's also a life pod as well that's a good way away. We may go over to that one as well today. Ooh, nice cave biome down there. We do need to go down there at some point. There are some items we need from in there, and that's nice knowing there's a quick entrance here. So let's see what's down here. Ultra glide fins.
Acquired.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could get blueprints like that.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, I'll take the med kit. Anything else in here? No. There's nothing else dropped around here. I mean, I can see all these little outcrops that probably got gold and silver in them, but we don't need any just yet. And this is Life Pod 6. So we've now been to Life Pod 6.
30 seconds.
Oh, there is some debris over here. I think what we'll do then, I'll go to the surface, grab some air, and then we'll come back down and have a look through all this debris. Oh, a lot of it's just spawning in then, as you've seen. So let's quickly get to the surface. Whoa, I didn't actually know these were above me.
Oxygen.
Yeah, I'm coming. Don't drown, thank you. Don't know. Right, so the next thing, I think we can actually turn off that ping. So it was life pod 6. We've checked that one out. I'm going to have to do a check on the others as well, just to make sure that I've taken the other ones off that we've already done. Let's swim down and have a look through this debris here. See if there's anything that we've missed. Get out the scanner. I see a table or something. Can we scan the table? Yes, we can. Whoa, leave me alone, sand shark. I actually thought that was going to bite me then, but it didn't. Good.
New blueprint acquired.
I don't need any metal salvage yet, because we're not going any madness on building for now. Ooh, bioreactor. Have we already got the bioreactor? I believe we have, yeah, so we just gathered some titanium off that. Sea moths, we got the sea moth fragments. I think we've done all the sea moth fragments. Yeah, we actually need the builder for the sea moth. Ooh, what's that there? Scanner room fragment. Have we got all the scanner room? I think we already have, yeah. And there's another. That was another. What do you call it? Beacon. Forgot what they were called then. Went blank. And nothing over here apart from sea moth fragments and bits of scrap metal.
30 seconds.
Yeah. I'm coming to the surface. Didn't seem like the oxygen lasted very long that time. Right, so we've been down, had a look around all that mess there. Let's head back towards our life pod. See, there is a few others around here. We've got one that's way over there, which we may go have a look at. We've also got one just over here. I'm pretty sure we have checked this one out. But just go double check so we can actually mark it off and get it off the waypoint. And I know why we aren't swimming very fast, because the batteries run out on this thing. So let's head back. We're going to have to wait for daytime and going to have to make another battery. I think what I'll do then, I'll just cut away while I get that other battery. I'll probably make a couple of batteries so we can keep this thing charged up, so we can potentially go have a look around and see what other things that we can find and scan. So I'll be back with you in. Right, so I've just come back to the escape pod just to make that battery. It took me a while to find the copy. As you can see, I've been finding a few other items, even gold and silver. And now another communication relay has come through, so let's quickly listen to
Aurora,
this.
This is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how bad, how many of... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out.
What else can I say? We're a six-seater, and we aren't even slightly equipped to handle this. Our pilot last attempted a planet landing in the Academy simulator. Oh, it's a bad situation, but so are all the alternatives.
Yeah, so we're... Yeah, now they're aware that something bad has happened. The one thing that gets me about that whole conversation, when you get so far through, you realise that somebody was already here from Earth and this had happened already before, yet no one's none the wiser. Makes you wonder why we were sent past a planet they knew was going to blow us out the sky. Reminds me a bit like World War II, just before it all kicked off. Boats in places they shouldn't be, especially ones full of tourists. But anyway, moving on from that, let's head over to life pod number 3 and see what we can find in there. I know it says it's the one with sea glide parts, but you never know, there may be something else across there that we can acquire. And while we are at it, if I just go over to there and select that battery, there we go, that's replaced the batteries out. So I should have one that's empty. Yeah, that's now empty. Now I know there isn't a battery charger that you can get, so you can charge up your batteries. That would be a nice place to drop the grav sphere. Here we go. Ooh, and that is another upgrade pod, I'm guessing. A compass. Huh?
New blueprint acquired.
Yeah, cool. Can I open that? No. Let's head out, see if there's anything around this pod. That's a beacon. Oh, that's a sea glide. Which we've already got the sea glide anyway, that's how we got across here. Let me turn this off. Don't want to waste the battery on it. It's daytime. Let me put it away. Can't see anything in the immediate location of this. Anything that may be of use to us apart from scrap bits of metal. But there's quite a lot around where we position the base, so I'm not really too fussed about grabbing salvage just yet. Anything else over here? Nope. And then it starts heading off into the deeper waters over here, which we're not going to venture into just yet. Yeah, that's the floating islands. I didn't realise we were that close to the floating islands, but never mind. So yeah, we will come across back across here at some point, but now we have finished with life pod 3, so let's mark that one off the waypoints. Life pod 3, there we go. Right, so the next one and closest one is 637. Yeah, this one, life pod 17. This is reported that Seamoth Bay collapsed around them, so we may even be able to snag ourselves. Or hopefully the Seamoth Bay. It'd be nice if we could snag some other things. I do want to keep along this side though, just in case we do see something. Yeah, I'll go for it in a second. Please give me some copper. No, that was lead. I've got more lead than I know what to do with, yet we only need 1 radiation suit. We don't need 1,000,000 radiation suits, but we're given enough lead to make 1,000,001. Copper is what we need. It should increase the drop rates. I believe copper's always been very hard to come by and very rare to come by, yet everything runs on batteries. There is upgraded batteries that you can get a bit later on in the game, but that's a lot way ahead of us for now. So we are going to go through some batteries for the time being, which does mean finding copper. Any more wreck or anything like? I thought I would have seen at least some more wreckage by now. And there's that one all the way down there. Now we have been down to this one before, I believe. Let me just grab some air first. Boom. And that leads off into a deep cavern that we eventually need to go into as well. Where are you? Lost the life pod then for a second. And what's this? What's that? Copper ore. See, these weren't in it before. These are for the exosuit. I haven't even used the exosuit. I've seen it in other videos from other YouTubers, but I haven't actually tried the thing for myself. Also, the Seamoth and the Seamoth upgrades. When I first played it, you were just allowed to a certain depth. There was no upgrades for the Seamoth. Oh yeah, this is where we came over to this. Now, I could have swore there should have been a way into this, or at least somewhere we could have gone to get some more items. I mean, this technically is the Seamoth Bay that they mentioned, but can't seem to find a door in. Keep your eye on that oxygen as well. Don't fancy drowning while we're down here. Now, is there a visible door that I've missed before? Doesn't actually look like I did miss anything, which is a shame, because I thought you could actually get in most of these PCs. Obviously I was wrong. Yeah, so that one is done and dusted. Is there any more debris or anything around? A bit of a chunk loading issue there.
30 seconds.
Yep. Right, we're not going to head too far into the deep, because the last thing I want to do is come across anything that's going to gobble me up in one. What was that then? I definitely saw something down there then. Don't know what that was. Let's get out of here. I don't fancy sticking around too long. I'm going to leave that one there then, life pod 17, because it's near that debris. You know what? Nah, I'll be able to find it again. I'm not going to forget where that is. So life pod 17, done, dusted.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm coming. Back to the surface. I get you. Really want to find some more things. Really want to scan some more objects. I think the only one that leaves us then is that life pod that's just out there. I have got the welder on me as well. This battery isn't going to last long. We're already down to 59%, 58%. Let's head over this way, see if we can find anything more, and let's pop those away so we're not wasting that battery. I mean, there is always these, so I don't really always need to go up to the surface. Can stay down here for a lot longer as long as I find these. I do love swimming along though in this deep water, especially where it's got this green hue in the air. Like, it's brilliant. It's my favourite place around these areas. Oh yeah, see some over here. Some debris over here. Let's have a look what's over here. Ah, this cave. Now this cave has been here since very early on in the game. I used to always make a base in this cave, and that leads down into a deep cave system where you can get some more items. I'm actually quite happy that this is still here. I don't think I'll use it this time. You never know. We're going to use it for access down into that cave system, but I don't think we'll be building a base over here this time. What have we got here? Nothing I can scan. Nothing scannable. No, grav spheres, beacons, grav spheres and beacons. Nothing else. There's a bit of quartz there. More grav spheres. Well, let's head over here a bit then, just to see what is over towards these depths. Right, let's get this out. We're travelling way too slow for my liking. What the... Oh, it's just the way it is loading in. I was wondering what the hell that was then. Right, just having a bit of a loading issue. Is there anything more over here? Yeah, you boys can stay over there. No. Is this us going round the back? I don't really want to head off into the deep dark. And not at least until we've got some form of better transport. I really need the vehicle assembly bay, or whatever it's called, something along them lines. Don't even think we can make it yet because we need to scan the items to find out what we need to make it. And until we find that, we're pretty done for.
Caution. Mild dehydration detected. Fluid intake recommended.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We're going to get to that very shortly. I've already got some on me, I believe. No, I've only got one.
Vital signs.
That'll do for now. Yeah, so what we need the vehicle assembly bay. I think what I'm going to do then, I'm just going to take a quick little break here. I'll sort out my water and food, make sure that's all topped off. Check the time just to see how long we have been going at this video, and have a look to see if we can find out where this mobile vehicle bay fragments are, so we can get that underway and get that scanned, because I am a little stuck until we get that, so we can push on and move forward. So I'll be back in just a sec. I'm just going to have a quick look, see how we're doing on time first. Right, so unfortunately that is going to do it for us today. This has been another very long episode. One thing I'm going to do then in between episodes, I am going to have a look on a wiki, see if I can find out where roughly I'm going to find those vehicle bay fragments, because until we get that we can't move on to get Seamoth, which means we can't push out even further. Plus there's also a few other things that we need to find just so we can make things a little easier on ourselves. But other than that, if you've enjoyed today's episode, please feel free to leave a like. If you've got any hints or tips, then also feel free to let me know in the comments. It would be much obliged. Like for instance, if you know the best place I can go and find the vehicle bay fragment. I do want to make that compass as well, so I know which direction I'm heading in. That's actually not too bad to create. So we'll probably get that done underway in the next episode. You may have to remind me at the start because I'm pretty forgetful. But other than that, thank you for today, and enjoy the rest of the weekend.